Not just one of the most influential music makers of the modern age, he's arguably the most famous. You'd be hard-pressed to find a person on the planet who hasn't heard of Michael Jackson, and taking a once over his CV, it's not hard to see why. The singer, songwriter, dancer and innovator has 17 Grammys, a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not to mention several entries in the Guinness Book of World Records. But how did the cute kid from Gary, Indiana, who went on to sell millions, end up like this? The seventh of 9 children, Michael took his first steps to stardom with brothers Jackie, Tito, Jermaine and Marlon and formed the Jackson 5. But after more than a decade of Motown hits, he decided to go it alone, bringing out Off the Wall with Epic in 1979.
I know my favorite albums of all times is Off the Wall. It's the best album ever. Quincy Jones is genius. I don't know how he heard the sounds to put them together.
But here's the moment he became the stuff of legends. Released in '82, it spent 80 weeks in the Billboard charts and went on to become the best-selling album of all time.
The Thriller video, the Beat It video, are emblematic of a time when MTV, when music television was kind of coming into its own, and people were really consciously tailoring, these huge, movie-sized properties. You've got to remember that he had Martin Scorsese and John Landis directing his videos.
Despite releasing 4 other hit records, Bad, Dangerous, History and Invincible, none of them ever came close to matching Thriller. It didn't stop those of us around in the 80s trying to copy his every move. The moonwalk became the king of pop's signature step. To the tabloids though, he was wacko jacko, thanks to friend and chimpanzee Bubbles. Drastic changes to his appearance, he still denies having lots of surgery, plus a number of strange rumours, like the one about him using an oxygen chamber. Yep, not true. Although he did put that one out himself.
He's kind of almost like he's not, kind of otherworldly.
He's like a lit walking corpse.
Well, yeah.
But the gloved one soon had lots more to worry about than being called eccentric. He was caught up in child abuse allegations twice. The first scandal came in 1991, when he was accused by 13-year-old Jordan Chandler. He settled out of court for a multi-million-dollar sum. The second time around, the superstar was charged with 7 counts of child molestation by Gavin Arvizo, the teenager who appeared in his documentary Living with Michael Jackson. But after a 5-month trial in 2005, the chart topper walked free. His marriages followed a similar pattern. There were also 2 of them. One to Elvis's daughter Lisa Marie Presley, the other to his nurse, Deborah Rowe. Both ended in divorce. But not before he'd had 2 kids with Debbie, Paris Michael and Prince Michael I. But it's his 3rd child, Blanket, that we'll never forget, introducing him in 2002 by dangling him over a balcony. Since relocating to Vegas and Bahrain, though, it's his financial woes holding him back.
Michael Jackson, holla at me, man. You owe me money, holla.
And Wyclef's not the only one after his cash. He faced losing his Neverland ranch in 2008.
This is a sort of 45-year career, which most people only dream of. But you do wonder what that means that he's had absent from his life. At what point has he been allowed to live the normal life that kind of, you or me have lived?
A sad state of affairs for the man whose CD achieved double diamond status. But having now roped in big names like Akon, will.i.am and Neo, the world waits with bated breath to see if the one-time king of pop is gonna be starting something again.